here before?
It's the same one back then. Yeah. But it looks like...
How's it going with room 302?
Well, I just tried to open it up, but it looks like something's blocking it from the inside.
Huh.
Anyway, it's not the first time.
You mean the guy who lived here before?
And it wasn't just him either. There's something wrong with his whole apartment.
Don't say that. You're scaring me.
Well, anyway, I just slipped a note under his door. Don't worry about it too much. There are a lot of strange things in this world. The umbilical cord I keep in a box in my room. Lately, it's started to smell terrible.
Huh? Umbilical cord?
Oh, well, I forget I said anything.
But still. Those noises.
He just really appreciated James's umbilical cord. Oh, well, that's a weird old man, definitely. Now then, we should have two notes pushed down here, and I know you guys couldn't hear me for a second there. What I was saying is that there was nothing new he was saying around his room, and blood. Well, that's definitely interesting, and the hole's getting even bigger. Now let's look at the two notes. There's a scrap of red paper stuck in here. I found something that's extremely effective against the ghost. It saved my life. Gonna move around a little bit. It was stuck into the huge rock in the woods near the orphanage. It's a sword blade with a handmade triangle-shaped wooden handle that has some kind of spell written on it. As a weapon, it's heavy and hard to carry, but somehow it seems to change in response to the ghost's victim's power. Strike when the sword is energized. If you don't reduce their power, your attacks will be repelled. Alright. As far as I know, there are only 5 swords in existence with that kind of power. It's extremely valuable. July 23rd. So the idea here, the ghost enemies cannot be killed. However, and here's the tip, is that you can weaken the ghost and then stab them with a sword. So then they'll no longer be able to chase you. What you need to do is that you can attack ghosts. When you attack ghosts, they'll just fall over, and then they'll get back up after a few seconds. What it's suggesting you do is that you lower the enemy so it falls on the ground, then take your sword and put it through them. And you might be asking yourself, well, why would, if there's only 5 swords, why would you waste that on a ghost? Here's a fun fact about Silent 04 The Room. You might have been noticing that there have been reused ghost models, but it's not just ghost models that have been being reused, it's the actual same ghost. And that's because they are characters that we'll learn more about later that died, and they have ghosts here. They're trapped here, basically. And if you put the ghost down one area, they'll never appear again. They'll be pinned down so they can't travel between the different worlds. As such, you should be very picky with what swords, because you can put 5 of the ghosts down. As a tip, I think there's a total of 19... there's a total of 18 different ghosts. And you can select 5 of them to put down. Each ghost has a different tendency. You may have noticed that some ghosts were pretty slow and sort of sluggish chasing me, but there's been a few ghosts that have been quite a bit faster chasing me. On top of that, well, we'll see more as things develop, I suppose. You put the red diary July 23rd in your scrapbook. Let's look at this one. There's a scrap of red paper stuck in here. You can get the swords back, yes, but that would mean you have to go back to where you put the sword into the ghost. So yeah. It's stained with blood, and I can't read it. Poor Poor Frank. He tried to give me a note, but couldn't get through. You put the superintendent memo into your scrapbook. Well, that's interesting enough. And you're right, there's more handprints now and there. It doesn't sound like we have much new to say about anything, to be honest. Just like I thought, the power's blown. Alright, we're going to take a peephole through here then. Oh my. Not too much else to see here. Alright, I'm going to see if I can actually save my game right now into the next level then. Forest. Alright, I haven't saved since I left Water World, so that should be fun. Alright, so I think the next idea, the next thing we're going to be doing is entering inside the next world. Now, this next level, I've played once in my life, but when I played it was like 2.5 years ago by now, I think. So I barely remember it, so from here on out, my memory of the game gets a lot foggier. Because this water level, the level I just played, I played like a few months ago. This next level I haven't played in 2.5 years. And after this level, the rest of the game is completely blind. So, yay! Let's go into this. Actually, let me first make sure I don't have too many items. I can put some of this... if in case I need items, I should put some of this stuff away before I hop into the now weeping hole. The children have stopped laughing, and now everyone's just fucking weeping everywhere. Let's see... I don't need this plate or this plate. That pendant might be useful, but I don't need this ammo right now. That's about all I need going in. Alright, all this said and done, let's now enter inside the hole. It's gone bigger and bigger through the course of the game, and now it's stopped being so happy. It's also made our bathtub all bloody, so that's cool. All aboard, straight into the hole. How many worlds? We have finished 3 worlds so far. We're entering into the 4th world right now. To my knowledge, there are 10 levels in this game. So we're entering the 4th level right now. There's a lot of noise coming from the inside of the hole. Will you go in? Of course. Oh my. That's actually forward? That means what's backwards? A hole back where we came from, which is both a good or bad thing. I'll go a little bit deeper before I go in, though. It seems like the stairs collapsed here, or that's just a sudden drop. Forward and ahead is where all these chitter-chatterings. Oh my, look at that. Creatures are jumping from the rooftops. Think they're having fun doing that? They do sound like they're right above us now. So be wary of the creatures that jump from roof to roof to roof is basically what we're trying to say. Oh dear. I guess we have more to investigate in the meantime. Let's take a little trip to the left here. Actually, where are we? I barely remember this level, if I'll be honest. And suddenly, in what looks like a parking garage. What's a car doing here? Looks like a parking garage, right? The lock's broken. I can't open the door. Still more to check out. It sounds like all sorts of fucking... It sounds like a fucking zoo, to be honest. A zoo of something, at least. There's a ladder here. But I can't use the maybe I can use the ladder from here. Or not. Guess we're going down? Well, Silent Hill Zoo, why not? Give me a second. You know what, you wanna fight? You wanna fight? Come over here, I'm gonna whack you. I'm gonna seriously fucking whack this thing. Let's get to a corner. I'm gonna fucking hit with this metal pole. You're the first enemy I've properly fought in this whole entire game. Now stomp you. I know the Silent Hill combat way. You're not dead? It's not dead. Is it bleeding yet? I guess that wasn't an item though? I thought it was an item if I'll be honest, but I guess not. It's like a monkey. I don't fucking know. It's kind of strange. Wait. Yeah, that's locked. Of course. We all expected to actually be alive. Down here then?
Ouch! Damn it. Where the hell am I? You're a real person. Hey, you're the guy that lives across from me.
Yeah, my name's Henry.
I'm Richard Braintree, from 207. What the hell's happened to us? That hole in this freaky world. But if you're here too, then there must be something wrong with the whole apartment building. That must explain what happened to that other guy too.
What other guy?
The guy who lived in 302 before you. A journalist. He disappeared one day. He got pretty crazy towards the end. Shut himself up in his room and wouldn't come out. Anyway, I'm getting the hell out of here. You should too, if you know what's good for you.
Wait. Watch out for that kid.
Giant monkeys take place where he was. Ashland. Ashfield. Oh, this is actually across the street from our apartment. What's a car doing here? Looks like James Sunderland's car from Silent Hill 2 a little bit. I'm out. Here am I. The door shut tight, obviously. Of course none of these would work. Looks like a birthday confetti stand. It's a spider's web. That is indeed a spider's web. Somebody did have a birthday. It's got like all the makings of. There's a birthday cake and champagne here. Hey, speaking of those swords that we were talking about. Look, one of the ghosts has been pinned down. Let's go around. However, here's the pro and con here. We can pull this sword out and have a sword to freely insert into any ghost we want if we can put him down. The downside is, if we take this sword out, this guy's gonna get free. So, you know that thing I mentioned pretty early into the stream about questions with you guys? Well, I'm about to use it again. That's always so handy. Pull the sword out? Yes or no? If we pull the sword out, we're gonna let this guy go. If not, though, then we don't get the sword, but he'll stay pinned down at least. Alright. See how the world works. Always with the fun times. Alright, I see our response here. We're gonna take the sword then. Nothing venture, nothing gain, as they say. There's a weird sword stuck in his stomach, and he's holding something in his hand. Take the item in his hand. You got the ghost key. Ghost key. The key what the ghost was holding. Interesting. It's stuck in his stomach. Take it out. Obviously. Alright, now we're gonna have to get ready to book it from this ghost. You got the sword of obedience? Obedience, yes. Extremely rare sword. When used against down ghosts, it stops them in place. When pushed out, the ghost is revived. Alright. Hey, I'm trying to keep him down. Now I'm going to start running. Use the ghost key. Cool. Those giant things. I'm booking it though. We should be fine though. It's a weird picture. Will this work? No? Yes, maybe so. Try and run down as fast as I can though. Some noises and now just an odd sound in general. Oh, that's the same ghost. Yep, that's the same ghost that we just encountered. I'll take this, take the pistol bullets. Yes, pistol bullets obtained. Oh dear, he's just coming to say hi, 'cause, right? Reasons, why not? Let me look at my map for a second, because this room seems to be safe. I checked one door and had a thing in it. There's a door in here, which means I kind of want to go backwards. I'm probably going to regret doing this. Especially since this ghost seems like he's a little bit fast. There's the only room in here. Okay, I need to save my health because I don't want to die. Next fall I see I need to get into as fast as possible. This is what I get for playing on hard difficulty, honestly. Alright, okay, we have a little bit of time. Good, there's a hole here. There are a bunch of golf clubs in here, but it looks like they're all bent and broken. That's a shame. There's all sorts of sports supplies, but nothing particularly interesting. It's filled with volleyballs. For here, oh, it's an aluminum bat. I will take the aluminum bat. Aluminum alloy white, reasonably powerful and easy to use as a weapon. You know what? I'll equip it. Ta-da! The shelf is about to fall apart. There's nothing interesting in it, though. I came out of that door. Let's go inside the hole for a little bit. Enjoy the fun times, right? Now, there are... this is me knowing a bit more than I should. I'll say it to you guys, but you could piece it together, and I'm not sure the game is going to tell us. You know what? Oh, someone's knocking the door. I'll explain after this, then. Who might be knocking on our door? Better check on your neighbors soon. Somebody started running over the blood wall. That's not the least bit alarming. What's going on with our neighbor, right? Well, I guess nothing looked, nothing gained. She's missing. Well, no reason to worry right now. She could just be out with friends, or at work, or out to eat. Could be a number of things. Alright. Stuff to find out, I guess. Back into... I don't even know what the name of this world is. Building world? I know where... Okay, in fact, I'll show you guys one more thing before I go out. I actually know where this world is, but I don't know what you would call it. If I go over here to this window, I should be able to see it the easiest. Where we are is a twisted version of over there, because I passed by the Ashfield South Hotel logo just a second ago. So assumingly we're on top of the roofs of the hotel and this store that are across from us. I'm assuming that we're probably going to find that bar too. So we're in this level's in Ashfield, and it's around these buildings right there. All those tall buildings over there, and this is where the level that we're playing is right now. Interesting, right? Yep, Robbie the Rabbit is the bunny's name. Back out we go. Building complex. Apartment world. Are we in an apartment? I don't know. Building, okay. Building complex is what's argued, but yeah. In and out. Into the hole? Yes. Bright side, that got some good healing in. Never a bad thing to have some healing. We also have a new melee weapon, so is it fast? Fast enough for me. Cool. Now, there should be 2 other doors. Where does this one lead? This one is locked, which does imply that we'll be coming back here, though. No other keys, though, so might as well go through this door. Just gonna move it for the moment. And what I was gonna say earlier is that yes is the same ghost. Fuck was that noise? The reason why I say this is because this is kind of a spoiler, but not a spoiler, but something which I already know. And I think the game has touched on some, but not fully. You know how all the bodies have numbers written on them, and we've been mentioned there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Obviously, this is all related to that kid, Walter. And those are previous murder victims. Notice that the last person who we was just killed was labeled 18. The people who are killed by this murderer turn into ghosts, and so there's only as many ghosts as there are victims of being killed by him. And since we have seen 18 murder victims, that means there are 18 ghosts. That makes sense? I hope that makes enough sense. And so if we strike down the sword into one of the ghosts, then that ghost is incapacitated and won't be able to chase us in any of the other worlds. But all the other ghosts will be able to. There's a total of 5 swords, though, so we can put 5 ghosts down. Have an aesthetic complex? Maybe. I don't know. Dogs! No, 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 no. The dog starts off right next to you, too. I'd rather not get these dogs. It says dogs. Sorry, I know it's stupid for me to be super amused by that. What's this? It's enough cat food for an army of cats. You found keys. We take them. Okay. And you got Albert's sports key. That's probably for the room I just came from. Is there any other items here besides being mauled by dogs I can use? Because the dogs don't have eyes. I'd kind of prefer if I can take an item from them if I can. I can't change the camera here, though. I guess I have to judge by sound if they're close or not. That was a really weird twisted camera angle thing there. Before I ride this, I need to go backwards. I'm curious if that's the same thing. No, 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 no. I can't run or else I attract the dog's attention, but I don't want to get that stuff attention either. Excuse me, Buzz Buzz. Here's where I came from. Alright, back upstairs. I'm like almost 100% sure this key goes back here. Must try, just in case there's like items in there that I'd like to have or something. If I had left that particular ghost down, then he wouldn't have attacked me in the rest of the game. The areas where he would have attacked me, he wouldn't be there. If I took the sword out, then he can attack me in the rooms they can attack me in. Now, each ghost has different stats. Some ghosts do more damage. Some ghosts are just like basic, sort of useless. They can still hurt you and all that ghost. Some, like him, are super fast. And yeah, yep, that was correct. The key was for this. I'm gonna have to struggle for this, but there's a healing room right behind me, so I'm gonna try and risk it. Ah, where the fuck are they all coming from? What the hell? That's a different one. Really gonna have to play Bad Bad Sween here? They're all standing up too. One of them definitely looks different. To bat them for a little bit. Just stay back and nobody gets hurt. You have to corner them at this rate. Fuck. That's not worth it, not worth it. There's a healing place right next to me if I need it. I'm trying really hard to bat you guys down. And you get them into a corner so they aren't able to back up. He has a pipe! Healing. Those fucking monkeys. And what's up with the one that looks different? He has a metal pipe, so I guess he's like the same type of enemy, but he's either stronger or weaker. Maybe he does more damage, but he has weaker health, because downing him seemed like it was really easy. If it wasn't for the other monkeys, I would have been able to stomp and kill him, but alas, no luck on that one. Coming back here to heal a little bit, so yeah. Hey, bada swing. Not a bad expression for that. The bat's pretty powerful, though. It's slower than the pipe, obviously, but there are both pros and cons to that. I'm checking through. Here's this. And saving. Let's take a look through. Guess so. Overwrite the save file, and good. 7 saves so far in World 4. I guess I should also check my peoples and all that, just to make sure nothing's going on there. I don't think anything's going on, but yeah. She was like laughing and giggling her ass off earlier. She's like watching horror movies now or something. She's kind of acting weird for watching. I mean, do you guys react like that when watching films? She's watching the live stream. Oh dear. Weird. Okay. Next up, let's check this. Actually, I act a lot worse looking at scary things. Who's Frank arguing with? Mr. Sunderland, please. You're scaring your mother. If his mother was actually alive, what else would she be? I mean, Frank, no offense to Frank, doesn't look like a yunion at all, so... The argument just keeps on going. Oh, what am I gonna do, right? Alright, back into the world. I saved my game, I peeped some holes. Let's continue off to apartment world. I want to see what's down in that like sports store though, so I'm gonna see if I can bat those monkeys. Hopefully it won't take too long. I'm hoping I don't have to go back into this hole until after I go down there, after I beat down these monkeys, because I can't run past them. If there was only one monkey, okay, maybe I'd be able to run past them, but they're grouped in 3 and they're making a barricade that I can't really pass through, so I'm not wasting my pistol ammo yet. I can probably just bat them. There's a healing source right behind me, so if I can be a little bit smart about this, it'll definitely be manageable. Monkeys! 2 monkeys with 1 bat. Just gotta bat them while they're down. Oh, that's 1 dead. That's 2 dead. Oh, wait. I just need to stomp them till they're dead. Now they're dead. It's just you left, buddy. You're the monkiest of the monkeys. You scream like a lion, though, saying that's cool. See if I can stomp him now. Alright. It's a steel pipe. Take the steel pipe? Sure. You got the steel pipe. Wait, this? What is that? That's a sword. Equipped. I don't get it. Alright, down here we go. Wrap around the frenzy fields. Yeah, I know where this is. This is the side of the store. You know what we saw outside? So down here is the apartment place. Alright, what's at the bottom though? So much to see. Oh! That did scare me. Lock is really? Oh, there's something here. For a second I was gonna be like, has this really been for nothing? I guess then, yeah, I couldn't complain because I'm not wasting healing items, but you know, whatever. Door shut tight. The elevator is not here. That's a damn shame. How about this one?
The kid he was talking about? You live in that apartment too, huh? Say, you look a lot like a little punk that I once caught sneaking around there. Do you know something about what's going on? Hey, hey you, stop!
Took my word to heart. What's his name? Richard? Alright, oh. Different areas to look at. Thanks for watching the video. I'd very much appreciate if you take a moment to consider donating to my Patreon, where I'm trying to turn this into a livelihood for missed game videos, different higher quality video series for the channel, and my own little games to make from time to time. You can learn more about all of this at the link, which you'll also find in the description below. If you'd like to watch me record my game videos, take part in development streams, or just interact some, I stream quite regularly at my Hitbox.tv channel, and it's where I record all my gameplay for my Let's Plays. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and until next time, adieu.